Okay, we're going to talk about a division model today called the area model for division. And let's start off with the problem 3,645. I'm going to divide that by 19. They call this the area model because we start with a rectangular shape that's open-ended at the bottom. I put my divisor on top, which is 19, and I can put my little times symbol right there to help me out, and you'll see how that comes in to play a little bit later. But once again, with the area model, just like the bucket method, I'm going to use friendly numbers. And friendly numbers are numbers that end in 0 or numbers that end in multiple zeros. So once again, I'm going to use an estimate and say, okay, I'm going to use the friendly number 100. So I multiply 19 times 100, and I have 2 zeros. So I put those 2 zeros down, and then I multiply my 1 times 9 and get 9, and my 1 times 1 and get 1, and I have 1900. And I close that rectangle right there, and I subtract that from my original dividend. 5 minus 0 is 5. 4 minus 0 is 4. I have to borrow here. So 16 minus 9 is 7, and 2 minus 1 is 1. So I have 1,745. Well, I can't use 100 again because, as you can see, 1900 is greater than 1,745. So I'm going to use 50. So I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to put 19 and multiply it by 50. It's a friendly number because it ends in a 0, so I put my 1 0. 5 times 9 is 45. Put down my 5, carry my 4. 5 times 9, 1 is 5, plus 4 is 9, so I have 950. So I'm going to put 950 in this rectangle here, and I'm going to subtract it from my balance of 1,745. 5 minus 0 is 5. I cross the 7 off, make it a 6. 14 minus 5 is 9. 16 minus 9 is 7. I have 795. Well, I know I can't use 50 again because 50 is 950, and that's too much. But I know it could be close to 50, so I'm going to try 30. I'm going to go over here and multiply 19 times 30. Once again, 30 is a friendly number. I put my 0 down here. 3 times 9 is 27. Put down my 7, carry my 2. 3 times 1 is 3, plus 2 is 5, and I have 570. I subtract 570. 5 minus 0 is 5. 9 minus 7 is 2. 7 minus 5 is 2. I have 225. I can't use 30 again because that's 570, but I know 10 is 190 because I can do that in my head. So I close my rectangle there. I have 190 over here. 5 minus 0 is 5. I have to borrow. 12 minus 9 is 3. So I have 35, so I need to figure out how many groups of 19 I could put into 35. Well, it's going to be low, okay? So I'm going to try 1, and I know that's 19, so I'll put 19 here. I have to borrow. 15 minus 9 is 6. 2 minus 1 is 1, so I have 16 left. Well, I know with 16 there, I can't put any more groups of 19, so my remainder is going to be 16. So then I go over here to the area model, and I can do this in my head. I do 100 plus 50 is 150, plus 30 is 180, plus 10 is 190, plus 1 is 191, remainder 16. So up here I would put 191, remainder 16. And once again, this is called the area model because if you can see in my rectangles in here, I have 19 times 100, which is length times width, is 1900. 19 times 50, which is length times width, is 950. 19 times 30, which is length times width, is 570, and so on. And usually when we do area, we always do the length times the width for rectangles and squares. Thanks.